Good morning, everyone. This is Cynthia with your Daily Tarot. I'm so glad to have you here. Thank you for joining me. I certainly hope you're having a wonderful week. I just want to remind you that these messages are timeless, so whenever you happen to find this video, click on it and watch. There is most likely a message here for you. I invite you to take a few breaths to relax, tune into your own intuition, your own higher self, see what messages you receive with the card that comes up. And remember, if you pick up on anything and you feel like sharing it, you feel like maybe it will help someone out, by all means, use the comment section below to share what you're getting, or even to share how this is resonating with you. The messages that I'm delivering, if you're This week's deck is the Feng Shui Tarot, and I'll have messages, or information I should say, about this deck in the description box below. Oh, the Moon card. Major Arcana. Can you see that? Is it focusing? Definitely a portal. I love that. The person standing on the barge through the doorway in the light of the full moon. And that's really what it is, right? The dark mountains in the background. I feel like this is talking about that energy of the full moon's illumination. But even with the dark moon and the new moon, the dark moon before the new moon, the balsamic phase, that too can also be a portal into the unknown. Before the new moon crescent brings us like that new beginning, that new opportunity, that new growth, right? The full moon then, as shown here, is like the other side of that, where whatever we started, you know, in that phase, it's kind of like either we get if it's a long-term project or something of that nature, we might have an aha moment. Something gets illuminated from the shadows, whether it's internal blockages or whether it's, you know, external circumstances. You know, so the balsamic phase, the dark moon phase, is like a portal because it allows us that time to go internally and discover certain things, right? Kind of gives us a portal into ourselves in that way. And then we take whatever we find and we kind of pull it out and try to see if it might be useful to us in this new beginning, in the new moon phase of our journey. And then by the time we hit the full moon, there can be like that aha or that epiphany. In the full light of the moon, we can see something for what it really is. And if we trust our dreams and our intuitions and things of that nature, we might say, oh, I'm not supposed to use it like this. I'm supposed to use it like this. Or, oh, that's not working the way that I thought it would. Let's, you know, get that out. So anybody who's worked on a project or has had long-term goals or something like that, like when we focus on the long game, there's a different sense of going through these cycles and these phases, rather than just trying to have a thing right now. It's not that you can't just have a thing right now, but it's like part of the process. It's part of the journey. And so I think this one is talking about looking at your process, looking at your journey. There could be opportunities today that give you an epiphany, or bring something to light for you. You might also, not only would your intuition be strong, and maybe you pay attention to your dreams or your daydreams or your meditative, if you get something in meditation, or a vision or something like that, that could yield valuable information to you. And so today's energy really seems to be about, like, either there could be something about facing a fear or facing a challenge. And I almost feel like you already have, it's not just the idea that we already have, if we came up with the question or the challenge, then we already have the solution or the answer within us. It's that, but it's on a much more evidence-based and grounded kind of perspective. It's that you, with previous energies as they were, you might not be realizing or seeing that that something is available to you. And so the energy of today really seems to be like, trust your intuition, even trust your fears or your hesitations, right? Not the fear or the hesitation itself, but when the feelings or the questions come up, take a deep breath and step back, sort of emotionally and mentally, from that, and be like, wait a minute, that wouldn't be there if I didn't have something else going on, right? So kind of like looking at something for what it is, not to dissuade you from moving forward, but rather to help you shift and make adjustments in order to move forward. That kind of seems to be the biggest thing. So it seems like it might be time to tweak something or make an adjustment or shift some energy, either some mindset energy, or some or perspective, or some actual physical manifestation to work with something. And so I feel like Spirit is asking you really to trust that you have the knowledge. You don't know that you have the knowledge because you're not looking at it in the light. That's what it, yeah. You have the knowledge, you have the wisdom, you have the answer. You just have to take a sidestep and look at it from a different angle so that the light shines on it and you'll have that hit or that moment. Oh, wonderful. Please, if this resonates with you, or, if you have anything that you'd like to share, by all means, use the comments section below. Thank you all so much for being here. I wish you a lot of peace and blessings, an absolutely wonderful day. And definitely, I pray that you are open to your own spirit's guidance, from your higher self, your intuition, your spirit guides, your spirit team. So wishing you lots of peace and blessings. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to share anything, by all means, it's welcome. So go ahead and use the comment section. If you're enjoying the content on the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, because I'd love to have you here. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day. We'll see you tomorrow.